Hey everybody, hey everybody, this is day 5 going back to prison, and I've got a little something to say. Hey, alright, for those of y'all who don't know, my name's Mark, and 5 weeks ago I started volunteering in the Florida Department of Corrections, and my idea was to go in and be able to teach these gentlemen a class on how to improve your life, your relationships, your finances. I plan on going over credit, housing, employment, self-employment, overcoming discouragement, raising your personal standards. There's a whole lot that I want to fit into this class. And when I went in this week, it was day 5. And by now, people are starting to understand who I am, and they're getting to know me. When I walk the compound, the officers recognizing me, the inmates are recognizing me. So I went in a little later this week, and I walked into the dorms about 11 a.m. when everybody was coming back from their job assignments. So there was more people in the dorm this time than what I had been encountering. Man, they all wanted to sign up for the class. I won't say all. There are some conflicts between the time and date of my class and the time and date of some other programs they got going on, but a bunch of them were interested. And what encourages me is there's a whole bunch that's interested who's not in a program dorm. Now, they have program dorms, and those guys go from program to program to program to program to class to class to class to class. It's kind of the way they do their time. It's their lifestyle, you might say. But a non-program dorm, to get the interest from them, well, that's encouraging. So again, the class date is April 15th. It's going to start with the power of positive thinking, because I believe everything starts in the mind. If we can get the mind right, we can get the thoughts right, we can get our conversations right, our actions will follow. And then we reap what we sow. So if we're putting out positive actions that are worthwhile, worthy, and are leading us closer to our goals, well, then our life's improved right there. So anyways, I believe that's going to be the first class. It's the foundation, the building block of the whole class. But with this being my 101st video, I was trying to think of a special message. And the special message that I wanted to bring is actually a conversation that I had with a fellow who was still in there. I was talking with a guy, and he was telling me all about his life, all the trouble he's been into. How is he ever going to get a fresh start? And it kind of made me think about me. You know, I haven't always been as positive thinking as I am these days. I got to be this way because I took a whole lot of bumps and bruises. I fell down a lot, and I've made a lot of mistakes. But from each and every one of them, I learned something. And I've had to walk away from a lot of things before I could begin to walk into what my life is today. So I can understand making some mistakes and not being sure how you're going to overcome that. But the message that I want to deliver today is, you've heard before, well, I can't change the past. And while that may be true to a degree, I'm here to tell you you very much can change your past. Very much so. Let me explain. Up until this point in life, what could be said about you and your past is covered by what you've done during this period of time. But as time moves on and your actions begin to change, and now you can be judged by this period of time, I have very much changed my past. Very much changed it. And I want to encourage you today. If you got things in your past that you can't seem to overcome, that seem to be burdening you down, I want to offer you some encouragement. I want to offer you some hope. Because as your actions change, as your thoughts change, as your life changes, the things that you do, your activities, the conversations you have, the friends that you make along the way, it all changes. And if that's changing for the good, and that's your present, by the time you get to your future, which could be as soon as tomorrow, by the time you get to the future, you are now leaving a trail of positivity behind you, as opposed to a trail of negativity. And that, my friends, changes your past. So I was explaining that to fellas inside, and they seemed to really grasp a hold of that. There's an opportunity for them out here to start their life over. It's hard work because making the transition isn't easy, but I'm going to be there to help them. I got a few books that they can read, and hopefully they'll learn enough in this class to be able to move forward under their own power. And hopefully you're getting enough out of these videos that you're able to do the same. So thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And be sure to subscribe to the channel. I come once, twice a week with something positive to say and brighten your day. Up your averages.